Ooh, all these flowers. Ooh,
yeah, in the botanical
garden. Here we are.
Pretty poison. Poured that. Worse than I've poured any beer in my life.
That's awful.
First appearance of Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's great. It's such a good episode and real nice sort of back on the right track again after the garbage that was literal garbage.
That was the
floating garbage.
This is well animated, well written. Everything works.
Yeah, and there was lots of nice little touches in here. Little details that you go, oh, that's lovely.
They thought about this.
Yeah, some thought's gone into this one.
Right, so
lovingly crafted.
What are you drinking?
Chouffe. Chouffe. It's got a little garden gnome on the label.
It looks ridiculous.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
I'm drinking Vital IPA, and it says the only IPA you need, apparently. Find your hop session. It's an irritating can.
You get a little prologue.
You get a prologue of Bruce Wayne and his best mate Harvey Dent. It's 5 years ago, black and white television footage. They're digging up...
Breaking ground on the new
Blackgate prison.
Yeah.
But one lady's really pissed off because they're getting rid of a lot of roses.
They're building over like a sort of scrubland that's got lots of wildflowers.
They extinct, except for one that she keeps.
Yeah.
They make that type of rose extinct.
So they did fuck up.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah.
I know you need a prison, but just think for a minute.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of on her side. Not entirely. She doesn't have to kill the district attorney. But, you know.
In their speech they say this prison will help build a safer, better Gotham. And it says, 5 years later, a safer, better Gotham.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice little...
As a man escapes from prison.
Yeah, the guy runs out.
And you still need a man dressed as a bat saving the day.
Yeah.
But great little bit where she's gone on a date with Harvey Dent and they're in the
Rose Cafe.
The Rose Cafe, wink.
Hey.
And it's a really clever little bit where he's describing Bruce and he goes,
Bruce runs around with a high-class crowd. But he still manages to get his kicks.
The cut back and forth between the action scene and the dinner is there's a really nice contrast there.
There is a fantastic detail, and I've watched this episode dozens of times.
Yeah.
I've only picked up this time. She orders escargot.
Yeah.
Which is snails.
Snails.
The villain of the garden.
Yeah, they eat your flowers.
She's got poison in her lips.
Kisses Dent.
Kisses Dent, really long.
They pash out big time. It's a bit like Bruce does the old, look away. As she leaves,
all the men in the restaurant turn around
and look at her arse.
Look at her arse.
Well, I've been talking to my broker, and his recommendation was that,
Dent, you lucky man.
He's so lucky. Until he falls face first in the largest chocolate mousse anyone's ever ordered. It's a man versus food challenge.
Yeah.
Mr. Dent, Mr. District Attorney, if you finish this in 20 minutes, you get a t-shirt and a pin on the wall.
Your name on the wall of mousse. The actual sort of show, it works in little kind of tiny movements because you get the prologue and you get character introduction of two huge villains. You get backstory to Poison Ivy and rationale as to why she's going after Dent. And then you get a combination prison break action scene intercut with a dinner. Then you get a middle bit where there's a bit of detective work.
Yeah.
And then you get the end final showdown in the Botanical Gardens.
20 minutes, how you
so
can...
much like nice narrative economy there rolling through the episode. It's great.
And he goes to the Botanic Gardens, and that's when it gets a bit sillier.
It gets a bit daft in the last 5 minutes. Because that's where Poison Ivy, that's where her lair is, obviously. She likes plants. I don't quite understand why she's got the giant plant from Little Shop of Horrors there.
Well, you remember that total eclipse of the sun about a week ago?
It doesn't sing though, which is disappointing.
It's it makes a lot of noises for a plant.
Yeah. Drools. It drools. It's got teeth.
And then he does a great bit where he's going to destroy the last of her rose.
And he says the bottle for the weed.
Brilliant.
The bottle for the weed.
And then a really nice sort of brings it full circle that she goes to Blackgate Prison.
Yeah.
She goes to the prison where she was.
It's back where it started. She's back where Poison Ivy started. And she says, I am going to burst out of the ground like a flower and fuck shit up.
Yeah. They did, however, give her her poison plant.
They didn't confiscate it. It says McChouffe, and it's got a silly garden gnome thing on it. So you think this is just going to be, it's going to be insubstantial, and it's going to be daft and stupid. It's not. It has quite a lot of depth and body.
What would you give it?
A B-, I think. It's not got a lot of quaffability, but a little sip of that, a little drop of the McChouffe.
I don't like the can. I don't like
Who brews it?
Victory.
Victory
Vital IPA. It's very nice. It's a very nice beer. I like it a lot. Again, it's very similar to the Anchor Brewery IPA.
Well, they're very fashionable, aren't they? Just stick a shitload of hops in.
I like IPAs. It's very hoppy.
They're fine, yeah, they're all right, aren't they?
I think this is a very nice beer. The only hop IPA you need and feed your hop session.
The can is a wanker, isn't it?
It's a tosser. While the last one had an elephant on it and was a nice bottle. This is more expensive in a can.
I've got a fucking idiot gnome, and still your packaging is worse.
Yes. So this is an A beer that goes down to an A- due to its packaging. Bloody brilliant episode.
Really good, yeah, really good.
Especially as we were going over why it was good at the end, and you were talking about the structure of it. I mean, I
lost for words.
I think this is a A+.
Oh, I think it is. Yeah, I'd say A+.
Yeah.
It's a really nice. It's a well thought out, well plotted, riveting story with so many nice little touches in there. You go, fucking well done.
I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and I'm bad. I'm just a mean green mother from outer space, and it looks